What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video. Lions franchise, the last two games have been blowouts, and this is the point of the series that I never like to get to because the games get too easy. And I know, like, all these games are one-score games for the most part. Like, some of them, you know, are not, right? But the trend, and this was not really a close game. I feel like with the Packers, and they scored a bunch of points at the end. I feel like same thing with the Bears. Right, they scored, I guess, 14 in the fourth. This was a close enough game, right? But the last two games have been annihilation. We've scored 100 combined points while allowing 10 combined points, and the Vikings was a garbage time touchdown. The Broncos was just a random field goal, right? I've made it even harder. I've turned the sliders up. Here's the problem: is we are facing, arguably, at least on paper, the worst team we faced the entire season in the 79 overall Eagles with a 76 overall defense. One of the lowest rated defenses you're ever going to come up against. It's a really, really low overall team. Yes, they have Tyreek Hill. What else? Lane Johnson's getting older now. Let's look at the team. Their quarterback's Jared Goff. Wow. Former Detroit Lion, that's right. We traded with the Eagles in order to acquire Jared Goff. This is his first year in Philadelphia, and he's been amazing. 27 touchdowns to only 5 interceptions. Look at 2021, dude. But Jared Goff's the quarterback of the Eagles. He's been playing pretty well, it looks like. They've got Miles Sanders. The offense is decent. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Smith, Sammy Watkins, Jalen Reagor. It's not a bad offense. Goddard got a decent young offensive lineman. At left tackle, Landon Dickerson, Patrick McCarry, Sadiq Charles, and Lane Johnson. It's not a terrible offensive line, not great, but the defense is real bad. Josh Sweat, Danny Shelton, CJ Mosley, Eric Wilson, KJ Wright. I mean, look at these guys. He's got 78 speed. He's 34. Darius Slay is not the guy he once was. Steven Nelson and Nick Nelson. It's not a great combo. Taylor Rapp is 84 speed at free safety. I'm going to look to expose Taylor Rapp. And then Brandon Jones, hook 'em horns at strong safety. It's a bad defense. So even though I've made the sliders even harder, I'll give you guys a peek at those. At the same time, right, we're playing not the best team. So we'll see what happens here. These are them, you know, hopefully as run blocking's up to 92. I think I raised pass block again. And I try to really lower our coverage to make us more susceptible to allowing more points the way an actual defense would, the way we did in the first half of the season. So I'm really focused on making these games entertaining more than anything. Winning is nice. We're 9-4. We've got a positive record. But winning, as crazy as it sounds, is not the most important thing to me as a content creator. The most important thing to me is having you guys be entertained. And I feel like I've done a good job of that while losing a lot of games in, you know, the first bunch of games, as a boost tackle for safeties there. But winning as a content creator is not the most important thing. I want the games to be entertaining, not no matter who we play. We need to be beating bad teams and, you know, having really close games with good teams. But I'm looking for a more consistent product here than we got over the past 2 weeks. And also, I don't think I'm going to change the way Rashad Reese looks. He doesn't need to do too much. He's got a towel. Like, he pretty much has the Tyreek Hill build. Are we just going to add random things to add things? Same thing with Paul Garrison. We're going to keep these guys looking the same, at least for now. I'm recording ahead, so I'm not sure what the feedback's going to be. But I'm not sure that we have to change the way these guys look. The way I kind of view it right now is, what's the point? What's the point? I get, you know, to make them look cooler, right? But I think these guys look fine for the most part. And these guys are extremely susceptible to being beat on the ground, but their secondary is so brutally bad. I'd love the boosts over the top and better pass blocking, which pass blocking was lowered as well for us. And I think we can tear them up through the air. I'm going to go for 350 yards passing. And barring injury, BJ Dickerson returning this week, by the way. Russ Clemens returning last week, had a huge game with 3 sacks. Of course, we also, like, interceptions is down for us. Quad strain for Russ Clemens. Russ Clemens is gone again. But we should be beat up a little bit more today. on defense. So we'll see what happens. Russ Clemens is the only guy injured. Just as he got back, he put up insane numbers and then is gone again. We'll do a quick little update on the stats here. We have the best offense in the league. Most passing yards and passing touchdowns for Paul Garrison. We don't really focus a ton on, padding the stats rushing wise, because we have a running back by committee situation. I love that the touchdowns is getting so high now compared to the interceptions. I threw a lot of picks, but I've been really good the past few weeks. Even Alex Soto got involved a little bit, right? But I mean, look at the split here. Double the touchdowns, even more for Rashad Reese, but the yards are very similar. I love our system, and geez, Solomon Clifford doesn't even have a carry this year. Just the way that goes. We've been really good at spreading the ball around through the air. We have 5 receivers with over 650 yards, 13 touchdowns for Chris Godwin. Yeah, insane. Rashad Reese has almost 900 yards receiving. Just silly numbers. And then defensively, Russ Clemens is probably in the double-digit sack range. He's got 11, and he's missed some time. He is unreal. The rest are kind of going up in there. 5.5 sacks for Braxton Turner is more than I would have thought. 11 picks for Amani Oruwariye. 3 of them came last week, and then he had 4 in a 2-game stretch. Cameron Ford is a rookie with 5. Davidson, who missed a lot of time, has 2. No one really else on the team has any. But 11 picks for Amani Oruwariye is insane. That's insane. Do have player upgrades, and it's Russ Clemens, who's not going to even be playing. What do we want to do for him? I had done block shedding last time. I think I want to try and make him just an unbelievable all-around player. I think I want to do speed rusher. Maybe get +3 finesse moves would be awesome. +1 finesse moves, +1 zone coverage. Speed would be nice too at some point. But I'd love for the finesse moves to get into the at least 80s. So I think I'm going to start focusing on speed rusher a little bit and hopefully get some block shed upgrades at some point along the way. But it should be an interesting game nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and see what we can do against Philadelphia. Yeah, Goff has been putting up crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. Would love to stop that today, though. 10 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Miles Sanders in the backfield. Jared Goff under center. Let's play some great defense today, but not too great for the video, obviously. Goff. We got to bring him down. He's airing it out super deep, and it's picked off by Amani Oruwariye. Derek Davidson nearly tackled the receiver as a blocker, and Oruwariye is up to 12 interceptions on the season. I don't know what's happening. The old Jared Goff is back. He's back in Detroit. He's back to his old ways. Just lobbing it up deep down the field. And we just checked out these numbers. They're starting to look really, really good. Again, 21 picks, but it was like 28 touchdowns to 21 picks, or 20 picks. And we've done a lot to change that number, and then really trying to change the way I play offense, and that's actually being smart and successful. That was new for me. We're running. Garrison, be faster. Good block from Rashad Reese. Vanilla Vic off to the races. Paul Garrison still wanted to go, but he steps out of bounds after a 24-yard gain. Has about one of those per game. Vanilla Vic has taken over the name for good reason. Merch link in the description. I'm good for 1 a game, okay? As Garrison is wrapped up there. Also, it sucks that Richie Owens is not going to be on the field as much. I had a huge game last week. As we're going to find Tyrell Williams. That's going to be a touchdown. Nope. Tried to spin past him. But, Owens was unreal. Didn't make the thumbnail, unfortunately. But obviously want to acknowledge how good he was. And we're going to try and continue to get him on the field as he's open for a TD there. I mean, just as I was saying, I don't know how much we're going to get him involved. Touchdown to start the game for Richie Owens. Not a bad start for the offense. Offense has been a well-oiled machine lately. And he's just wide open. Goff airing it out. He thinks that the Lions on the sideline over there are his old teammates. I throw away on first down. Oruwariye is in the zone, by the way. We're going to switch to zone coverage. And I don't know where he was on that. We were just in a stock cover two. He didn't have hard flat responsibility. I didn't think, at least. But even though he was playing the flat, I didn't think he was going to play down that hard. He wasn't in a hard flat, so played that a little bit heavy. As here's a check down. Davidson, big hit. Man, I would have loved to see a fumble on that one. Overloading the left side. And that's just, I left that wide open over the middle. Russell with the tackle. Time the snap. Turner, big quarterback hit. The 89 speed is fun. Just screaming up the middle on an impromptu Mike blitz. 2nd and 10. Ooh, running back going to be motioned out wide. Goff operating under empty. And it's like almost a screen type play. That was really weird. 3rd and 7. Gonna trust the team in man coverage. The safety's so far away from the tight end, but the tight end stays in the block. Everyone stays in a block. And Jared Goff just throws it away on 3rd down. And they're gonna try a field goal. I mean, this is a long field goal. This is a deep one. 56 yards. Kick is up and short. No good from deep. Jake Elliott did not have the leg. We're going to take back over on offense. Quick screen on the RPO to Owens. It's not fast enough to do a lot with that, but did a little bit. Also, as you can see, Bruce Arians, maybe you can't see, but he was on the screen momentarily. Bruce Arians is the new head coach for Philadelphia. So, Tampa Bay offense kind of explains the crazy numbers as Swift is off to the races. Down to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. DeAndre Swift got a block on the edge and was just gone. One of the longest runs of the series. Took it from past midfield and just was gone. All there is to it, miscommunication in the secondary, and that defense is playing as bad as they are. 60-plus yard gain and a huge touchdown to make it 14-0 Detroit. This is starting to enter blowout territory. Starting to get there. Not that this probably wasn't already obvious with the addition of Deron Payne to this D-line. Dorian Tompkins, Deron Payne, Deshaun Hand, just D's all over the place. We are committed to stopping the run. You cannot run on us. Speaking of D's, B.J. Dickerson makes that play. 3rd and 10 now. Richard Russell's back deep. A little bit unusual, and they're going sideline. Oruwariye forces the pass breakup. Gets a pass breakup. Forces the incompletion. And Philadelphia will punt again. Are they going to blitz Taylor Rapp? I'm just going to straight streak Rashad Reese. I might end up checking down. In fact, I probably will. But we can split that safety. And if we have time, it's going to be a touchdown. We're just going to check down underneath. Don't trust it. I was really hoping DeAndre Swift would be able to break a tackle against Darius Slay playing trail. Unfortunately, could not. It's 3rd and 5. I'm not going to run the ball. Hold on. Thought it was 2nd down. It's important to know the... Oh, okay. That's insane that I just did that. Deserved to throw a pick. Insane that I just did that. Needed to be a throwaway. Insane that I just tried to throw that ball crossbody. Insanity. Insanity I just tried. That's maniacal behavior. I lost my train of thought because I was that insane. I think I was saying something about it's important to know what the downs are. Which, yeah, it's true. It's great insight. They're going deep. Oruwariye got torched. Oruwariye got torched. Tyreek Hill breaks a tackle. Davidson diving. Can't stop him. And Tyreek Hill goes down to the 1. Okay, we're gonna have to match up by speed. Cameron Ford's gonna have to play on Tyreek Hill. That's ridiculous. Or a Warrior. I mean, he threw the ball up instantly. We gotta stop the run here. I'm run committing. If they pass, they pass. It's a big play. We can save a touchdown here. Tyreek Hill didn't finish the job. Made an incredible play. Broke a ton of tackles. But we got to stop him. No touchdowns. But yeah, Cameron Ford has to cover Tyreek Hill. We cannot have 91 speed and 99 speed. It's a really bad matchup. Okay, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Are they going to run here? Davidson blowed it up! I was going to say blows it up, and then a D went on the end there. So I said blowed it up. Yeah, that's how you speak. Blows it up. He blew it up is the past tense. And that is nearly intercepted by Anthony Walker Jr. off the deflection from Amani Oruwariye. He's so great for short passes playing underneath. Not deep. That's not his game. The fact that we didn't allow a touchdown there when they had first and goal from the 1, hats off to the defense. Oruwariye got torched, came back, made a huge play on 3rd down. And we're going to get the football back. Yeah, again, we got to match up the CVs by speed. That much is obvious to me. I don't know what this flag could be. Is this a free play? I mean, it probably isn't. I'm going to air it out deep anyway. Chris Godwin caught it. Oh, their secondary is terrible. It was offsides. Free play. Well, guess what? It's getting declined. So, huge play. Free play. They're in cover 2, and Chris Godwin just got it over the top. Nice catch in traffic as well. All right. Nice little check down as well. TJ. Going to be just short of the first down marker. You know Rashad Reese is getting the ball here. We ran a lot more than 3 yards just there. A lot of it was east-west instead of north-south. We'd probably prefer. But it's 1st and goal. TJ was open. Man, Godwin was, and I'm like, TJ's going to be because CB is going to drift over. Also, yeah, I totally forgot about this. Chris Godwin's real name is not Chris. It's Rod. He's Rod Christopher Godwin Jr. Rod God. How do you not go by that? I don't know what the backstory is. We're going to find DeAndre Swift. Make this back, 3rd and manageable. But Rod God, I mean, it's a sick nickname. 3rd and goal from the 6. I don't like this play. This is like classic throw pick to Richie Owens on that route. So let's not do that. Roll out. Give me a block. TJ, give me a block. Garrison diving touchdown. What an effort. Putting the body on the line to go up 21-3. Garrison's quick. He may not be blistering fast, but he's quick. So it's going to be a tough task for Cameron Ford, who's essentially, and zone coverage exists too, right? But who's essentially going to be matched up against Tyreek Hill for the rest of the game. That was zone coverage, so not his fault. But covering 99 speed Tyreek Hill could prove to be challenging. That's pretty much all I can say about it. I trust him in man coverage. I think he's good enough. It's not the most ideal matchup as he's throwing for Davis. They can't call defensive pass interference on that. It's not going to be a hold, though, probably. Defensive pass interference on that? There's like no contact. That's pass interference? If he sneezed on him, would that have been pass interference too? Well, that's crazy, dude. This league is so soft. Run up the middle. Double D's closing in. Dickerson and Davidson. It's not a run. Outside, Okwara. It's a nice tackle. He just shouldn't be in space like that, but he is a lot. We have to disguise our defenses. We can't always have Okwara coming after the passer. That's got to be a sack, dude. Got to be. Said it's a 2-yard completion to Sammy Watkins, but it's not week 1. We should be okay. Sammy Watkins probably not going to do too much outside of week 1. This isn't Clemson. As there's a ton of time But time's up. Eric Hudson screaming at Jared Goff. Goff was never Eric Hudson's teammate. He's totally fine to get after him. 3rd and goal now. From the 14. Goff from the shotgun. Gonna just check down. Turner, big hit. And Weeks is injured. Believe starting left tackle. Philly with another field goal. Gonna make this 21-6. And they did miss one with Jake Elliott, so it would have been 21-9. But have not really had a good opportunity for a touchdown other than being on the one, and they didn't capitalize. So they deserve to be losing. They deserve to be losing. And we scored 21 points in the first half, so gonna be happy about that. 28 would be nice. 28 would be nice. We lob that up. That is not who that was supposed to be to. Oh my goodness, under pressure, inaccurate. That's the most inaccurate ball of all time. It was throwing the slant to Rashad Reese, tried to touch it in there. Was basically more towards the other receiver than Rashad Reese. And nearly intercepted by Darius Slay. Nearly intercepted and then intercepted. Oh man, and he broke the tackle. That vertical route where it's kind of like a wheel always gets me because I always think it's open. I always think I can throw it, and he just obviously runs into traffic. Tried to get it over the head of the linebacker. He just stayed in phase, and it's an interception. Yeah, it sucks. Hate throwing those. And worse than that, even than my feelings, is Philadelphia has a chance to score from the 32 now. This is scoring range if I've ever seen it. Let's actually flip this so we have Eric Hudson in coverage, who's way faster. Tyreek Hill was so open. I think everything was so open there. Okay, we got to tackle, please. Really trusting my guys here. We're overloading. To run. Wow, he juked past Russell. Big hit, BJ Dickerson, and that's a 2-minute warning. Again, really trusting my guys. Sending a lot of pressure, but there is one man for every receiver. And down goes Goff. Brian Davis, rookie safety out of Tennessee, 6'4", 200 pounds, screaming off the edge. He's got speed, just doesn't really have technical ability. So he's kind of like the perfect rush defensive back. As we're playing pretty good defense, and Hudson gets Goff again. Second sack of the game, and it's 4th and 33, and we're going to call a timeout. This has turned into a long field goal. Goff just started running, ran backwards, lost a lot of yards, and this kick is good. Plenty of leg, had the accuracy as well, and it's just field goal after field goal after field goal for Philadelphia. Still in this game, but I think a touchdown before the end of the half could change that. Stupid interception. Stupid interception. Just, again, on 3rd down, tried to bite off a little bit more than I could chew, and paid for it. This is not going to be a blitz. Yeah, they baited it. Just throw it to the tight end. We're going to score before half. I'm confident. I'm confident in that. And that doesn't mean I can't run the ball. We have multiple timeouts, and I trust that we can move the ball on the ground. Needed a little bit more yards than that. Now we're in a bit of a pickle. Needed like probably 10 yards there. Didn't come close to it. That's a good block. That's a good block. Swift, you got to be faster. All right, we're going to have to call a timeout. Wanted to get out of bounds and save an extra one. But that's a good time to dial up the screen. It actually was successful too. Those are a bit hit or miss at times. 1st and 10 though. Play action. We're airing it out. Godwin, Rod God, can't make the catch. Taylor Rapp was way too good in coverage, taking away 2 potential receivers there with his 84 speed on the back end. Like, that's way too bad to not throw at consistently. But I wanted a lot of different things, and I'm throwing it up. It's just Taylor Rapp, and wow, he made a play on the ball. Rod God had it in his hands and could not complete the process of the catch. 3rd and 10. Would love to get into field goal range here. And I threw that away. Don't see the buttons. I don't know what the buttons are. I guessed correctly, but that's the end of the first half. Oh, man. I'm getting too cute. Making some bad play calls, some mental errors for sure, some bad decisions. Gotta be better. We're gonna be better in the second half. We scored 21 points. I really, can't complain. That's a good amount of points to score and a half. But I'd like to be a little bit better because we left points on the table, at multiple times. Swift. Oh, look at the blocking for DeAndre Swift today. Look at the blocking. He's gonna have to get the ball a lot in this second half. Probably Rashad Reese as well. Dude, I always come out in this pass. I don't know that we're coming out in empty, right? I think it's not going to be empty, and I've done it again. Throw it away. I think I can audible to a run if I want to. I've said this before. I'll say it again. A lot of times I just don't look at what I'm calling. I see it on the field. I throw it! Dude, I'm hitting square. It just wouldn't get rid of the football. Some weird target crap on the field. I don't know what was going on with that. It's 3rd and 1. This is such a perfect time for play action. I just can't get sacked. Everyone bites. It's open. Rod God. That was dicey. That was dicey. Got a little bit scared I was going to throw a pick there where I would run out of time. But the O-line held up really well. Yeah, let's call it play action. This is going to be beautiful to TJ. Okay, he wasn't open. I tried to get it to triangle. Timing didn't work out. CJ Mosley sack. I got to stop taking sacks. I've been pressured a lot this game. Only the 2nd sack for Philadelphia. This is the same play. Maybe it works this time. Oh, look at this. Damn. Damn. Everything about that I hate. We had TJ Hawkinson. We have Godwin, and I checked it down. Was that an RPO? Was that an RPO? Oh, it was. The linemen were probably so far down the field, it's not even funny. It helps to know the play. Dude, what am I doing? What am I doing in this half? Or in the past, quarter and a half? I need to shape up. All right, that's cool, though. We figured it out. We know we're being stupid. I say we, so I can take some of the blame off me, right? I know we're being stupid. Let's be less stupid. The odds of this being successful are low, but you never know. Okay, Swift just walks in. Good blocking, and it's another touchdown. DeAndre Swift having a really good game so far. It's a really good game. 28-9. They gonna run? They are. Do you not know about my defense? Oh, and there goes part of the D. There's the head of the D there. Deron Payne goes down. That's never good. That's never good. Ali McNeil's going to come in. He's a good run stopper. But he's not Deron Payne, and I couldn't keep up with that. Davidson can't tackle. He goes through him. He morphs through him. Goddard eventually pushed out of bounds. Oh, man. The dive tackle's inconsistent at best. Couldn't wrap up and then couldn't dive. Couldn't do anything there. Davidson was not meant to make the tackle, clearly. Oh, that just saved me. Braxton Turner, you beauty. Deron Payne has a bruised knee, so Lee McNeil's going to play some snaps. Not on the field right now. We only have 2 interior defensive linemen. Goff going end zone for Tyreek Hill. He caught it. But Cameron Ford forced him out of bounds. Unreal, dude. Man, that speed is so dangerous. All right, I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know the coverage. Trying to run with Tyreek Hill. And they're just going to check down. Big hit by Turner, but that's a first. I'm getting a bad feeling this is a touchdown. Going end zone. Amani Oruwariye knocks the football away from Sammy Watkins. It's a run. They just ran the ball and they did it successfully. On second, I thought it was 3rd and 10. I got out of position. I was so shocked that was a run. Called a trap play for a reason. It got me. 1st and goal now from the 2. Philly knocking on the door. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Touchdown, Miles Sanders. All right, we're falling apart a little bit. We are falling apart a little bit. Head back in the game. Still got a lead. Let's not be stupid. Give me a good block. Let's go, DeAndre. We're going to be able to pound the rock here in the second half. You got to be able to think we're going to be able to do that. It's a lot of ables in that sentence. 2nd and 4. Good spin move, broken tackle. Might try just like to hard cut next time. He's got 97 change of direction right now. Not DeAndre Swift, Rashad Reese. So maybe just trying to change direction is going to be more effective. As Ian Thomas basically just pushed us forward for the first. DeAndre Swift is averaging 10 yards per carry. I just got to give him the ball more. Now, a lot of times when we don't find success on the ground, first of all, don't have the run play show in the edit too often because I'm not talking. So the editor doesn't usually include it. Harrison. Shout out Harrison, right? But I don't just force run the ball when it doesn't work, but when it does work, I do have to go back to it more. Look at Rashad Reese blocking. I tried to cut back upfield. If we went outside, it would have been a tackle. Great block from Rashad Reese. Big catch and run from Tyrell Williams. They're bringing up, is that Josh Sweat? Like inside linebacker? What are they doing? Good blocks. DeAndre Swift, another just easy gain of 10. 11 rushes for 110. Yeah, that's it. We've never seen a stat line like that in Lions franchise. Never. We've got no big runs the entire series. Okay, and that's part of why. Looks like Paul Soliai making a tackle. Not who that is. It's Danny Shelton. What year is it that Paul Soliai would be playing? When did Paul Soliai retire? Probably only a few years ago. Unless I'm really going to date myself here. Retired in 2016? Damn, that's like 5 years ago. I thought it was not that long. Oh, we're throwing outside. Tyrell Williams, touchdown. Darius Slay caught up trying to cover 2 receivers, couldn't do it, and Tyrell finds the end zone. He's so good on jump balls. His catch in traffic is still, I think, 90 plus. His spectacular catch, I still think, is 90 plus. We can just throw the ball up to him like that. And that's a really good way to end the third quarter. Jared Goff with all day. And eventually is going to find a receiver when that happens. Davidson has a lot of tackles this game, by the way. Cameron Ford was in a deep zone and he just came back to the football. Just too much time. Too much time. We can't be asked to cover guys for 6-7 seconds down the field. It's just not a good way to operate. Changing responsibilities on me. Let's get Dickerson here. Oh, we're on the tight end. I thought we were on the running back. They're throwing Davidson, and I thought we were gonna lock on there. Happens a lot, but Jalen, or not even Jalen Rager, it's Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins, dude. Derek Davidson just could not hang in man coverage. That was really, really bad. And then I switched on and made it even worse. Still up by a decent bit, but man, we are blowing the game. At least trying to. Okay, well, Anthony Walker Jr. just tabletop Richie Owens, so that's great. I felt like we had a really good start on that return at least, but it ended abruptly when Anthony Walker Jr. made probably the best tackle he's made all game. Except this was on his own teammate. They're baiting me. This is not a blitz. Swift up the middle. I mean, we're just doing it all day. They bring their linebackers down. You're asking us to make it easier to block you. That's all that does. Especially in this game where the linemen are morons and don't work up the field. Rashad Reese gets a catch here. Good block by Godwin. I mean, didn't really add to anything, but it looked nice. Taylor Rapp coming up. Yeah, there was just nowhere to go on that. Broken tackle by Swift, but couldn't really do anything with it. And it's 2nd and 10. Under 6 minutes to play. Now, we're doing a really good job of taking time off the clock. Let's just put Richie Owens on a shallow cross. And we're sacked. I dropped back out of the pocket. It's 3rd and super long now. All right, my strategy. Are you ready for this? My strategy is clear out. I need time, but it's going to be multiple streaks up the field. And my plan is that Richie Owens would get open, but we were forced out of the pocket. Or, I don't know that we really were, but I ran out of the pocket. We were definitely under pressure when that happened. And I didn't really have time to make a good throw. And also, they covered the play. We might have had a streak open. I'm not even going to go back and look at it, because I was only looking to throw the slant. The corner route is so open. We're getting no pressure. Maybe the pass block slider needs to be turned back down, man. I mean, they're holding their blocks for 7 seconds. It's insanity. It is insane. Third and 4. I'm going to get out of this. We're going to trust some good old zone coverage. All right. Davidson refuses to go anywhere close to where he's got to be. Oh, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. They had it over the top so easily to Tyreek Hill. And Goff just didn't throw it. 4th and 4. Game on the line for Philadelphia. And we're in man coverage. What could go wrong? And we had a lunging animation. I didn't mean, why did I, oh God. I really don't even think I pressed triangle, but I guess I must have, right? Must have been instinct. And this is going to be an 8.1 possession game. I have single-handedly allowed them to come back. Like, obviously, a lot of it is out of my control, but the big plays for touchdowns have been my fault. Here in the second half, at least. The one with Davidson, and then that one. So that's 14 points that maybe they certainly don't get it as quickly. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh man, Bengals letting that happen to make this game closer. No. Wrong. It would be pretty smart, though. Would be pretty smart. 3rd and 4, they're going to fall for play action because they're stupid. Underneath, Hawkinson. Yeah, I just was too scared to go for the possession catch there. And that's what we needed to do. Maybe even had Godwin underneath. I'm going to tell you guys, if I lose this game, there's going to be no more Lions franchise. It's coming way too close. Philadelphia needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Ferret can't make the tackle. Davidson can't make the tackle. It's another completion. Goddard steps out of bounds at the 41. Goff has now gone for over 400 yards. He threw an interception on the first play of the game. Has been lights out ever since. 1 minute and 3 seconds remain. Wide open. Left my responsibility. Dude, I have Heat Seeker on. It doesn't work for me. Just doesn't work. 1st and 10. 40 seconds remain. Going, end zone. Ford! Out of reach. Out of the back of the end zone. We're going to sag off a bit. Still playing some man coverage. They just get lost in zone sometimes. I'm trusting my guys to make plays. Check down. How is that not a tackle? We kissed as we passed by. You could hear the smooch. Yet nothing. No tackle animation. So annoying, dude. So annoying. Goff under pressure. Breaks a sack. Deshaun Hand brings him down. He threw him down with malice, by the way. That wasn't just, hey, I'm going to sack you. That was, eat shit, dirtbag. 20 seconds. Going to the end zone. Ford! Nearly forces incompletion. Thankfully, Amani Oruwariye was there. Where was the safety help? Where did Davidson go? That's his deep zone? Are you shitting me? Just playing straight man coverage on the tight end? That's the deep zone? Madden, dude. That almost cost me the game. I'm going to man coverage. This shit is stupid. They're asking to throw the game. I'm not allowing it. I thought I read it. Oh, we need to make a tackle. That's the game. That's the game. Game over. No time. 38-30 is your final. Look at the rolls on the back of his neck. Dude looking like a caterpillar. They did Bruce Arians dirty. But that's the game, 38-30. It was a weird one. We allowed 452 yards passing. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick for both quarterbacks. Rushing, we were dominant again. DeAndre Swift averaging over 7.5 per carry, 2 touchdowns. Rashad Reese really didn't get a ton of touches this game, but we didn't really run the ball all that much. Rushing touchdown for Garrison. And yeah, I just need to be better on defense, man. Made too many mistakes. Touchdown for Richie Owens and Tyrell Williams. You can see the yardage there. Godwin went for over 100. And Dickerson had 10 tackles. Davidson had to have a lot, though. Only 6? Surprises me. 3 tackles for loss and 2.5 sacks for Eric Hudson. He kind of dominates. Sack for Brian Davis. We didn't really get a ton of pressure. Pick for Amani Oruwariye because, of course, at this point, yeah, he got torched for a touchdown. Man, I don't even know what to say about this team half the time. Like, Cameron Ford's either locked down or getting mossed. Oruwariye is either getting an interception or getting torched. I'm either switching on and not making a play, or I'm blowing everything up at the line. It's a mixed bag with this team. Upgrade for Chris Godwin. What do we need to do on him? Everything's really good now. Short route running could be better, I guess. So maybe I want speed too. Speed would be so nice to get him up to 93 speed. Just don't know if we're going to get that with anything. We're just going to do physical here and see what it gets. Release by 2, spectacular catch, medium route running, catching traffic. Those are good overall upgrades. He's going to be playing up to 99 release. And then Brian Davis, it has to be zone. He's so bad in coverage. We need all the help we can get there. We get +1 zone coverage. He's up to 72. I guess it's a little bit better than I thought. That was a weird game. That was a weird game. We got the win, though. We improved to 10-4. Right now, that is sole hold of the division lead as the Packers lost. We have a breakout player challenge as well. Should be a fun one. We'll find out who that is next episode as we face the 4-10 Ravens. They've got another bad defense. Very similar team to the last team we played in the Eagles. Really good offense, really bad defense, but they have Lamar Jackson, and that is going to be really, really bad to face. Their offense sucks, though, so we'll have to see. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, I'ma turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.